everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Bella and today I have a really special video for you guys. I'm going to be creating this graphic winged eyeliner look and I'm going to be doing it using only these products from this makeup box, which you get when you sign up for this makeup class. It's online. It's called Online Makeup Academy and I'll talk more about that when we get into the video. If you guys are interested in seeing how I created this look using, these products, then please keep on watching. So I want to first give you guys like a little quick haul of what's in the box because there's a lot of stuff that comes with this box. And as I mentioned in the intro, this box is what comes when you sign up for the Online Makeup Academy makeup course. And this Online Makeup Academy is a school that you can attend online. It's not really like a school, but it's a virtual school that helps you to become a certified makeup artist, which gives you tons and tons of benefits in, this beauty industry. And if you guys are interested in bettering your skills or, learning specific techniques, it's really cool because they have a bunch of different lessons and I'll go ahead and show you guys, like some of the ones they have. In the course that I was taking, which was the Makeup Master Program, they have a bunch of things like what an influencer is, other stuff like makeup kit must-haves, makeup brushes, base matching, color correction, color theory, concealer. There's just so many different things that they have on here, like skin prep. There's really just a lot of different things that you can learn about from a professional certified makeup artist. So if you guys are interested in moving up in like the beauty community, I definitely recommend you check this out. But I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what's in this box. I keep babbling on. I think you get a lot of good products in this box, which makes, the course worth it because you're gonna get to learn with high quality products. So let's get started. I'm gonna start picking things out of here. I'm gonna start with like the biggest thing first. This kit comes with a makeup brush set and this set of brushes has 21 brushes. I just counted right now, but I forgot what I said. But there's about 20 brushes in here and it comes with eye brushes and face brushes and pretty much every brush you need to do like a full face of makeup. We have a mixing palette with a little spatula, for mixing for different clients, or if you guys are trying to color match for yourself and you don't want to do it on your hand. It's a lot more sanitary to use a mixing plate. You also get these beautiful eyelashes. These are a multi-pack and there's 5 eyelash pairs in here. These are actually really pretty, really nice and voluminous, which I'm really excited to try these out. So we have another little makeup brush set. This is more for eyes. This is just like basic little brushes that you might need throughout, your process of doing your makeup. And so now getting into the actual makeup, we have a few foundations here. Let me pull them all out. So in the box, we have 4 Makeup Forever foundation. This is the Ultra HD foundation. And I've heard so many things about this foundation over, my years of watching YouTube and watching beauty gurus. So I'm super excited to try this out. They sent me shade Y385. Y235, Y205, and Y45. Here are the 4 shades you get. You kind of get like a super light foundation, get something a little bit more light medium, you get more of a medium, and you get this deeper shade too. So if you guys, are trying to work on different clients and you obviously don't have their skin shade, if you only work with your foundation, it's cool to get these different colors. That way you can mix and match and, add, different colors together just to kind of get the right shade. So this is super cool. Next up are these full cover concealers, and I'm assuming they did the same thing with the concealers as they did with the foundations and sent over a variety of shades. So we have shade 1, shade 7, and then we have shade 18. Shade 1 is more of a light shade, then we have like a medium shade and then a deeper dark shade. Next up is this Step 1 Skin Equalizer, and this is a primer for your face before you put on your foundation. So this is just hydrating primer, and I love that it's all full-size products. And the next thing is a mascara, and this is the Excessive Lash Mascara. So that's what that one looks like. Next up we have this brow sculpting palette. This is, I think, the shade 1. I'm not sure if there's multiple shades in here. We're gonna see right now. I personally don't feel like there's a lot of range with the shades here, but there's kind of like a warmer brown, a medium brown, which is more cool tone, and then like a deeper brown. I'm assuming these are like brow waxes, so I'm gonna attempt to use this. We'll see how it goes. I'll let you guys know if I like it or not. And then the last Makeup Forever product I have in this box is this Pro Bronze Fusion, and I have never opened this. This is in the shade 251. I'm hoping it's like a more of a universal color. All right, so here's what that bronzer looks like. And then the next product in this box is the Inglot Translucent Powder. Next up is this Inglot Gel Liner, and when I went through this box, I think I was most excited about this product because I've seen it a lot throughout YouTube. A lot of my favorite YouTubers used to use this product religiously, so for me to have it today is really special. So this is a gel eyeliner. If you guys have been watching YouTube videos for a long time, you know what I'm talking about. Oh, it comes in a foiled lid. I'll open this when I get to it. And then to go with the gel liner, we have also from Inglot. This is the Duraline, and this is like a mixing liquid. You can use this for pretty much any type of powder to cream product that you have to like activate with a liquid or something. I know this is like a good product to put in like mascaras too if your mascaras are getting dry, so I'm excited to try this out. I've also heard a lot of good stuff about this product. And then to go with the eyeliner, we have the Inglot makeup brush. This is a 31T brush. It's just a little angled brush, and this is gonna be really good for creating like a sharp wing, I can just tell. So I'm excited to use this. We have a Plasto cosmetic wax. I'm excited. Again, I'm gonna try to do some soap brows today with this. We'll see how that goes. We also have a high gloss lip oil from Inglot as well. You can't really see the product, but it's just like, you know, a lip gloss oil for kind of like that sleek, really glam look. Next thing in this box is the Inglot makeup fixer. I'm assuming this is a setting spray. Yeah, it is a setting spray. This is another product that I didn't know Inglot had. So, ooh, this looks fancy. It looks super expensive if you ask me, so. Next up, we have this iMagic Pro 5 color camouflage palette. This is just like a color correcting palette. It's a cream palette, so a staple in everyone's makeup kit. You never know what you or your clients may want to cover up. And this is kind of random, but it comes with a selfie ring light for your phone. If you guys like to take pictures or record, you know, like your clients after you're done doing their makeup, it's just one of those little clip ones that you like, you know, throw on here, and then you could just like, you know, take a little selfie video. And then we also have some palettes. This one is an Online Makeup Academy brand palette, just like a cheek palette. So there's some bronzers in here, blushes, brightening powders, things of that sort. And then this is a lip palette, so there's no nudes in here. Personally, I feel like this is really only beneficial if you work on other people or if you like pink and red lipstick. So this, I'm not sure. Next up, we have this beautiful eyeshadow palette, and it's nice because it has a whole range of colors from blues to reds to pinks to nudes. So yeah, there's even like some teal in here. So, and then we have just a blush palette. This is the 9B palette. And then we have an eyeshadow palette, and this one has like more deep nude berry tones, which I really like. Hot pink right here is kind of calling my name. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this makeup look started and pin my hair back. All right, so I zoomed you guys in a little bit because it was a little bit too far for me to do my makeup, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I'm gonna start with the Makeup Forever Step 1, the hydrating primer. And I don't really have dry skin, but this will create like a nice smooth base. I'm just gonna apply that straight to my cheeks and then work it around. I didn't use a whole lot. I should have showed you guys how much I used, but I'm just putting a little bit because I want to see how this behaves before I put a whole lot on. So it is kind of thickening up as I apply it. I'm gonna put a little bit more on. So now that I'm all primed up, I'm gonna go ahead and start with my brows, and I really want to try out this Plasto wax. And if this is what I think it is, you use it to like lay down hairs or smooth surfaces. Yeah, so it's just like a regular wax. I'm gonna try and use it to shape my eyebrows. I'm just gonna put it on here and try and shape them down like a soap shape. I've tried to do this before, except my eyebrows don't really hold shape that well because the hairs are really coarse, so using the soap didn't work for me, and brow gel especially doesn't work for me. I'm gonna use the little spoolie that came in the gray eye brush kit and just brush up these hairs and kind of work the wax through my eyebrow. I'm gonna start by just putting them all the way back and trying to make all the hair straight. So you can see it's kind of like fighting with me, slowly starting to work. Okay, so I kind of messed around with my brows just a little bit more, and I got the look that I wanted. They're more brushed down, so I'm gonna go ahead and fill those in using the little brow kit that this makeup box comes with. Go ahead and go for the center shade. I lied, I'm gonna use the end shade. Alright, so now that my brows are just slightly filled in, I'm gonna go ahead and conceal them using the full cover concealer from Makeup Forever. Again, this one's in the shade 1. Alright, so here's one side done. I'll go ahead and be right back with the other one. Alright, so the brows are completely finished and I went ahead and concealed the top with the 07 concealer and I think it looks really good. Personally, I don't like the formula of the concealer. I think it's just a little bit too runny for my preference. So now I'm gonna move on to spot concealing because as you can see, I have quite a few breakout areas going on around my cheeks. I'm just gonna conceal these with the 07 concealer as well because it's a pretty good match to my actual skin tone. So we're just gonna apply this wherever I see a spot. I'm gonna use this little stippling brush to blend in this concealer and I'm not really gonna blend it out much, just kind of pat the product in a little bit. So you can still kind of see the concealer marks, but it's okay because I'm gonna do my foundation over it really quick. There's no beauty sponge in this makeup kit, which I guess for sanitary reasons makes sense, but I am gonna try to use this stippling brush to blend out my foundation, and if I don't like it then I'll have to blend it out with my sponge as well. But I'm gonna try not to do that because I really want to use everything in this box. Y235 is looking like a good match for me. I'm gonna put this on the little palette, that way I can, you know, mix if I need to. And it has this little spatula here, so I'm just gonna take this petitions palette. So I'm gonna see if this even matches me because I don't want to put it on and have it be too light. So I'm gonna mix in also Y285. This is a good technique too if you guys are working on clients, to just mix your shades if you don't, you know, have the right one. I have my two shades mixed right here and I'm just gonna try this out. We'll see what happens. So I'm really not liking the finish that this brush is leaving, and it's just really being annoying and just shedding on my face. But this is a big no-no for me. I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to my sponge. I'm pretty sure every single one of you guys have a sponge in your kit, so I'm gonna go wet mine. I'll be right back. Okay, so already I am enjoying the finish of this foundation a lot more with the sponge. I feel like I just don't like brushes in general for foundation, so using the stippling brush was probably just a mistake on my behalf. There's lots of different techniques that you guys can use to apply your foundation. I'm gonna do a quick second layer over the cheek areas just because it's not giving me the coverage that I want or need right now since I have breakouts. All right, so the foundation is on and it's really dewy. I like the finish of it. I wish I had just a little bit more coverage. So now I'm move on to concealer, and I'm going to be using the full cover concealer. This one's in the shade 1, and I'm going to use this one to highlight my under eyes. I'm just going to take this foundation brush in the kit and go ahead and apply it. I'm not used to concealers with no applicator, so this is a little bit interesting for me. I'm going to pat most of the product in with this foundation brush. That way I can keep a lot of the coverage on my under eye. Then I'm just going to take just a tiny bit more of that product and I'm just going to pat this in. And now I can set my face. So the translucent powder it comes with is from Ingla, and I'm gonna use this to set my face just because it's the only translucent powder in here. How cute! It comes with a little puff. It's literally like the size of my finger. But I guess you can use this to like set your under eyes, which I probably will. Hopefully this powder doesn't have like horrible flashback, although I'm sure it does. I'm just patting this in. So there's not really a powder brush. I'm just gonna use a stippling brush since I didn't like it as a foundation brush and apply that everywhere. I have to say the powder did leave my skin really soft and smooth. I also put some of that concealer on my lids, set that as well. I'm gonna go ahead and use the Make It Forever Pro Bronze Fusion. So here's the bronzer. It looks like it's a matte bronzer, but I have a feeling it's gonna have like a little sheen to it because most bronzers do, which I absolutely hate, by the way. I like a really bronze look, so I'm gonna load up on this bronzer. You guys do your bronzer however you like to do your bronzer, and we'll all live happy lives. Like this foundation on my lips goes Okay, so I finished up with the bronzer on my cheeks, and it does have like a little sheen to it. I really wish it did not. It's just not my favorite thing in bronzer. I feel like it makes it look like your foundation is just not set all the way, which kind of bugs me, but it's not ugly. I really appreciate the tone of it. I think it's a really pretty warm color. So now I'm just gonna bake it because I kind of put it everywhere on accident. I'm gonna take this little fluffy dome shaped brush and contour my nose with the same bronzer that I just used for my cheeks. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut that out with my little pink blot powder. Now I'm gonna put on some blush, and I'm gonna go ahead and use this little 9-color blush palette. I think I'm gonna use probably this shade right here. It's more of like a muted pink, which I think is super cute. And I'm gonna go ahead and dust off this powder while I'm at it. All right, so now that I got my blush and bronzer on, I'm just now noticing that there's not really like a highlighter in the kit. So it's like a shimmery gold shade in this palette that I'm gonna use to highlight, just because I cannot go without my highlight. So I'm just putting a little bit at the top of my cheekbone, and there you go. That's my highlight. I feel like I needed it. I can't go without it. I know a lot of people can, but I just don't want to. So put that up here on my cheekbones and just dab it. This is from the silver eyeshadow palette that's in the kit. And I'm also gonna put this onto my nose and the bridge of my nose. And I'm also gonna put some onto my inner corner just while I'm at it to make an inner corner highlight. And then I'm gonna do my eyeshadow. All right, so for the makeup, I'm kind of feeling like a cut crease would be cute. And I wanna do like a maroon purpley one. But I think I'm gonna start with this one right here. I'm gonna go ahead and start off with the shade Winky and just put that as a transition shade in my crease up here. And I'm just putting this above my crease line, trying to keep it off my lid as much as possible. And then just blend the edges out. All right, so now that I have my transition shade down, I'm gonna go ahead and start adding in the pink. I really like the shade Drama right here. I don't know why, but it's calling my name. It's like a hot pink. And I'm gonna take this little fluffy blending brush and put that right below the brown that I just placed. And while I'm applying this, I'm imagining like where I'm gonna cut my crease, and then I go ahead and place it just because I want it directly above it. And I'm kind of shaping out the crease that I want with the pink as well. And I'm gonna go back and forth and blend it out with the brush that I applied the brown with. Okay, so as I kind of thought about it, I realized I didn't really want to do like a harsh cut crease. So I'm going to do something more soft. So now that I have that done, I'm going to take the contour palette, and it comes with this white shade. So I'm going to use this on a flat brush, and hopefully it kind of tones down the lid a little bit, because I anticipated that I was going to be cutting this out with some concealer, but that's not what's happening anymore. So I'm trying to brighten this up a little bit. So the only part that I'm going to be concealing is the back end, just because I want that a little bit more cleaned up than the front is. Now that I have my eyeshadow where I want it, I'm going to go ahead and take this Inglot gel liner and start to use it. I'm super excited. I'm going to use, of course, the brush that it came with, which is this little angled brush. This is a 3-1T brush. So I'm just going to get into this eyeliner. I want to do like a really long dramatic wing as usual. Y'all know me already. So we're going to get this brush open if I can do it. Finally got it out of the bag. Are you kidding me? This is so creamy. That was quite possibly the easiest wing I've ever done. Oh my god, I'm shook right now. This is so nice. I don't know how I ended up with such different eyeliner shapes, but now I have to make them even. I think I got carried away. Alright, so as you guys saw, I went ahead and applied my mascara. My eyeliner, there's no way to explain it. I just went overboard and made it thicker, and then I decided that it was too thick for the shape that I had it. So I had to fix the shape, and now it's just really thick. So I like how it looks. It's not what I wanted initially, but it's gonna have to work. Now I'm gonna take that same pink shade called Drama and run that along my lower lash line. Alright, so that's it for the eyeshadow. I'm gonna go ahead and apply the lashes. These ones are in the style Dolls. There's no specific brand on these. I'm assuming that they are, you know, of the school. Apparently they come with tweezers. Cute. This is just a little lash applicator. Alright, so lashes are on, and pretty much all I have to do left is lips. So I'm gonna take out my hair clips because they're really hurting my head. I'm gonna set my face now with this makeup mister from Inglot. Last step is going to be lips, and I'm actually going to use the lip palette that they sent me, except I'm going to use my own lip liner. So I'm going to use this red one. You know, the red lip is cool, but I feel like it just is way too much with the red eyeshadow. So I'm gonna change out this lip and I'll be right back. All right, everybody, that's it for this makeup look. I really didn't like the red lip, so I changed it up. I hope you guys don't mind. I just put on like my normal lip combo that I love. But I just want to say, if you guys are interested in checking out this online makeup school, I will have all the information in the description box. I think it's super convenient, especially in a time like this, for people to learn online and be, you know, more safe regarding the pandemic, and it's just more accessible for people to do this school from home. And it's really unique because you get one-on-one instruction with professionals, which really helps improve your skills and, you know, will better you as a makeup artist in general. If you guys decide to do the course and follow through with your makeup certification, you could be eligible for something called Pro Card Benefits, which just gives you like 40% off makeup retailers like Anastasia, Makeup Forever, NYX, Inglot. There's a bunch of brands that can get your discount with. So if you guys are seriously interested in, you know, bettering your makeup career, I definitely think it's a good option for you guys. Plus, a lot of the makeup that comes with the packet is really nice, especially the brushes. I think the only brush I really didn't enjoy was the stippling brush, but that was it. Other than that, my makeup looks really good. But yeah, that's it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching me create this look with these products. I had a lot of fun doing this look. And that's all I really have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to check out my description box for more important links, not about the makeup, but about petitions and stuff. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! Again, I also didn't know they didn't have. Next up we have this iMagic Pro. This brush is shedding, good lord. Ooh, can you tell you that?
Well, actually no, because if you have a small PP, I can't steal it. Everybody in the group.
You know I'm recording, right?
Add it to the bloopers, sis.
I'm gonna set my face now with this makeup twister. Wow.